Hi everyone, this is Angie Perez of Agent Know-How. I want to actually show you a recent app that I downloaded that I think is excellent to use, especially if you're a mobile agent and you manage most of your business from your mobile device. So again, my name is Angie Perez of Like Realtors. I'm actually the founder of MiFunnel, which is a productivity app for tracking commissions. One of the things that we'd like to add to MiFunnel at some point would be a task management system, but in the meantime, I think that this is a really good task management app, so I'm just going to show you and demonstrate what it does. Let me just go back one step. You can see that MyFunnel is the icon on the right hand side next to YouTube, and then the next one is Task Me Out, which is the name of the app that I'm going to demonstrate for you. So if you recognize this quadrant, it's called the Covey quadrant, and there are 4 different sections here where it says important, unimportant, due soon versus due later. One of the things that I like about this app is that if I hit the Task Me Out button, it actually tells me what task I should be working on right now, because it's looking at the day that this particular task is due and at what time is it due. So the Task Me Out button, if you select it, will show you what's the task you should be working on at that time based on when you say that the task is due. So here are all the tasks that I have in my system. Just for demonstration purposes, I put down that I'm adding a new listing, and right now I indicated that it's important and due soon, and that it has to be answered by today by 12:30. Okay, if I click on great job, it'll actually take the task from pending to complete. I'm not going to do that because I haven't finished that task yet. But what I want to show you is actually something called big pieces. Now this is something that I think is brilliant. That task of adding the listing or taking that listing has a lot of different steps, right? Or at least for a real estate agent, you might have to send the listing agreement somewhere. You might have to submit the transaction worksheet to your office, add showing instructions to the appointment desk. So these are things that I haven't started yet, and then there are things that I'm slicing, that I'm in, or more or less breaking down into little parts, in which case some things are going to be in progress and some things are going to be complete. So the nice thing about this app is that if you're confused on how to use the app, well, there's these info bubbles that you can click on, and it'll explain what big pieces are and how you can break big tasks down into manageable parts. So I like that concept. I also like the concept of statistics. It tells me exactly how many tasks I have, which I completed. You know, am I completing things that are due before the due date, about 14%? Within a day, 85%. That's actually a really good number for me. And altogether, I have 9 tasks that I've included into the Task Me Out manager, and it tells me that I've completed 7 tasks. And then there's some things that I haven't started. And then if you click on more, you can kind of see the options, which is to email people and reminders for a particular task, which I think is nice, especially if you're on a team. They have this other option, which is all tasks, and you can kind of see all the tasks from the beginning. So the name of the app is called Task Me Out, T-A-S-K, me, and then the word out. And if you ever have trouble within the app, just click on the info bubbles and it'll tell you exactly what the app does. But this is something that I'm using in conjunction with MyFunnel because it keeps me productive, and it tells me, you know, what do I have to do and what I've completed and what's pending or upcoming. And if I hit the Task Me Out button, it tells me exactly what I should be working on and why, because this one's important. I might be adding something that might be unimportant, or something that's important, but it's certainly due later. So let's actually demonstrate adding a task. We're going to put down make video for blog posts. Done. We're going to indicate that it's important and due later, and we're going to choose a date, date and time. I'm going to pick today's date and today's time. And if I want to link it to anywhere, if I want to add some notes, or if I want to indicate that there's some big pieces involved with the task, I can certainly do that. But let's just add it to my task manager, and you can see that when I click on Task Me Out, it'll still say the other thing is more important. Why? Because I put it under the category as due later, but it's important. It's not something that I'd have to work on right now. Alright, so that's the name of the app. It's called Task Me Out. I hope you enjoy it. It is a fee for the app. It's about $1.99. I think it's well worth it, especially if you manage your business from your mobile device.